everybody, welcome to my creative time with Emma, and also welcome to another Imagination Monday. Today I'm going to be making a card. Now I could be doing this with my Gypsy, but the thing is I haven't updated my Imagine or my Gypsy, and I know you could use your Gypsy now with the actual the cartridges from your Imagine, but I'm not doing it yet because I'm still waiting for my hide contour feature, because I am dying to hide those faces so I can use my peachy faces on them. So anyways, I'm just gonna do just the background paper, and of course I'm using my favorite one here called Hopscotch, and I'm gonna use, let me grab the little booklet. Okay, it's going to be the Hopscotch one, and I'm going to be using the little clouds. They're, I don't know, I call them night clouds, since my the little baby's going to be on the little moon at nighttime sleeping. Well, it's supposed to be sleeping, but wait till you see the card and you'll know what I'm talking about. So anyhow, I'm going to use this and the cute little polka dot yellow for the moon. And this is going to be for the background, which is going to be the star. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to basically show you, I'm just going to go ahead and click on print and cut, and all I'm going to do is just show you how I'm just going to print on the paper. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this middle one right here, and that's going to give me all the shapes. Okay, and I just want a basic square shape. Let's see, because I'm only using this for the I'm only using this just for the printed part of it. Okay, so let me find that cute little cloud, which is right there. Oops, let me go ahead and grab that right there. And I want to make sure this here is 6 inches, so it's going to be 6 by 6. So I'm going to go ahead and click on apply. Now what I want to do, I just want to go ahead and click on next. All I want to do with this is print only, so I'm going to click on my settings, and then you see where it says print and cut. I'm just going to get on that drop down menu and then just click on print only, and then we're going to go ahead and click on apply, and then we're going to click on next again, and I'm going to go ahead and just put some cardstock in there, get it all printed out, and I'm going to do the same. You know what, actually, let's let me see if I could go back. Hold on. Okay, good. That's the first time I ever done that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I want to go get my, what do you call that? The yellow piece as well, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and leave, there's going to be, it's going to get another square from it. So I'm going to go ahead and, it's going to be another square shape, I should say. Okay, so let me grab that again, click on my little crayon, and I'm going to find that yellow paper, which I believe is right here. It goes. The little yellow polka dots. I'm going to click on that. God, I haven't used my Imagine in a long time. I need to start using it because it totally looks like I don't know what I'm doing right now. But anyways, that moon is, let me, let's see. I don't think the moon is bigger than, let's make the moon, well, let's make the paper for the moon because I don't want to waste any paper. Let's make that 3.5. How about that? I'm going to click on apply. And there goes both papers. So let me click on next. Hopefully both papers, yes, perfect. So both papers will print out on one page. So like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and print both of these out, and then we could go ahead and get the card together. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and show you really quick how I designed my card in my Gypsy. I am using this cute, if I could get it open, this one called Baby Steps. Oh my god, it's adorable. And I've been dying to use this little cut right here. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. I want this to be a star-shaped card, so I went ahead and I grabbed a star. It's from the same cartridge as well, and I have my star sized at 5 inches, and what I'm going to do, I want to let me zoom this in so you could see it better, Okay, what I want to do is I want to get another star, so I'm going to go ahead and click on my advanced feature and click on that little, that's the copy feature right there. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to scooch it on up there, okay? And what I need to do, I need to weld these two together. But before I do that, I need to use the flip feature, which is this one right here, because I want that to flip it upside down. So we're going to click on that. You see how I flipped over perfectly right there? It's kind of overlapping just a tad, but I want it to overlap just a little bit more. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this little buttons right here, and I'm going to go ahead and just overlap it just like that, just so when you fold it over it won't be so flimsy. Okay, so that's that part. And now what I want to do, before I weld this together, I want to copy, grab another star here. This is going to be for the layer on top, because if you just leave it just like that, you'll have the card that's folded, and that means the top of your star will be folded as well. So I always get another layer of that, okay? So what I have this blue one highlighted there, so I'm going to click on my copy tab, bring that over. Okay, now I'm going to come over here and weld these together. Okay, so I'm going to make sure they're both, I want to group them together. So I clicked on my basic tab, I'm going to click on that button right there, and I'm going to click on them both until they turn blue. Click on my advance, click on my little weld feature, and then I'm going to click on my eyeball. Okay, this here, let me zoom in for you. And this here, what you're going to do is click on the top tab, tap on your screen once. And you see right here how everything's red and the center right there is gray. That means that it is welded together, okay? So to get back out, you're just going to click on this tap on that top one again. Okay, so there goes my layer. That's going to go up there. Now so basically when let me undo my eyeball. So this is going to layer right on top of there, okay? So I went ahead and put all the clothes and everything and the actual baby on my layer 2. Okay, so on this layer here, I grabbed the little moon that was in there, and the little moon, let's see what size that is. It's 1.71. The thing is that, see, this was over here. What I did was I flipped it around, because if you look at it in the book, it's the opposite way. Let me show you what the original way was. Let me click on my advance. This is the way it was, okay? But in order to use the sentiment I wanted to use, I needed it the opposite direction. That's just another reason why I love my Gypsy, because if you want to, you could just flip it, okay? So we're going to flip it again. Same thing with the baby, was the opposite direction, but I wanted the baby to lay in the moon just like so. Baby is sized at 1.71, and then the little outfit, same thing, 1.71, and the little cloud, what I did here, let me go to my advanced tab and click on the hide contour feature. On the little cloud, there was a little hat there, okay, and I think I got the cloud from a different one, but I like this cloud. So what I did was I hid the hat, only because I'm not going to use the hat. I think that's if you're making this a little boy, but I'm going to make it to a little girl. Okay, and that's about it. I didn't use the other layer for the baby, only because I'm going to be using a peachy keen face for it. So that's basically, let me turn on the eyeball there. When you turn it, I like this because you have your option of having the eyeball off, where you don't have to see where everything is on page 1, or you could turn it back on. Let me click on it one more time to see what's going on the next page. And this is how I like to, you could see through it, so that's how I like to arrange everything, just to see how my card is going to look and make sure it fits in there all perfectly. And it does, so let's go ahead and get this all cut out. Before I cut this out, I just wanted to show you how it looked on the paper. Isn't that awesome? I did the feature, actually I could take it off of here. I did the feature where it didn't cut, where I only used the print only feature with the Imagine. And the cool part about it is that's why, the reason why I need to use my Imagine a lot more, and I don't. And I think it's because I'm waiting for the hide contour feature to update on our Gypsy. But anyhow, it's so perfect if you need a pattern paper just like in a few minutes, because it's awesome because see, this is big enough for me to cut out the star, which is going to be the layer, and this here is big enough for me to cut out the moon. So you might as well say I have two pattern papers on one paper, and it's not even a 12 by 12, it's an 8.5 by 11. How awesome is that? I just wanted to share that with you real quick before I get these cut off. Before we put the card together, I wanted to show you the two stamp sets I made for my card. Now, I know this is a baby, but I chose to use the wide-eyed kids only because that's exactly how both of my boys were when they were babies. Whenever I put them to sleep, they always had their little eyes open really wide with a big old smile on their faces. So anyhow, I didn't make this a boy card, by the way. I actually made it a little girl card. It was supposed to be a boy, but I kind of did something by accident. So it ended up being a girl card, but anyways, that's the reason why I chose Wide-Eyed Kids, and this is my most favorite ever set. So if you need a set from Peachy Keen, I highly suggest Wide-Eyed Kids. If you're just starting out, perfect one to start out with. And I'm also using from my set, this one's called All Star Baby, and I decided to use two sentiments for this. I'm going to use the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, as well as, let's see, which other one did I use? Cutest Baby Ever. Super cute set. This is my favorite one right there. So anyhow, I'm going to show you the actual star. Now this is what it looks like, okay? So I went ahead and I scored it there. You see what I'm talking about? You see how I said it just has a little cutoff right there? That's why I always make a separate layer. So this way I could, so it won't look all cut, you know, I like the perfect star, I should say. So anyways, that's why I made the second layer, and I made that with the hopscotch using the Imagine. So let me go ahead and get this down here, and then I will get that layer on here really quick, just using my ATG gun here. Okay. Let me put this down. Now this is the layer I had actually cut. Actually, I didn't cut it. I didn't use my Imagine to cut it because I haven't updated it just yet. It's a little off, but you know what? That's okay. That's what gives it character, right? Okay, and this is what it looks like. Now, I wanted to show you what I did with this one. Remember I told you I wanted to use the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Isn't that adorable? That is one of the stamps sentiments that's in the All-Star Baby. And what I did was I embossed this using some white embossing powder for that. And for my little super sweet baby, what I did was I went ahead and did some stitching. This was the cloud. I cut it out in white by accident because I really wanted it like a light blue, but I'm kind of glad I didn't. So I just used my chalks, and I just chalked up the bottom part. I don't want to waste any on the top or waste any of the stitching on the top because that's going to get covered. And there goes another sentiment from this set called Cutest Baby Ever. And this is going to go down there like so. And then remember that yellow paper I cut out that I actually printed in the Imagine? This is it right here. Isn't that super duper cute? Little tiny polka dots, okay? And here goes my baby. Isn't she adorable? Now, of course, if I had little girls, if I had a little girl, I would probably send her to bed with a bow in her hair. Too stinking cute. So anyways, that's it right there. I just wanted to show you, see how cute the little wide-eyed. Now, make sure whoever you owns any Peachy stamps, make sure you always color in, because you don't have to, but it just brings that much more character to your actual image, where if you color in the white spots, yeah, and you'll know what to color in your stamps. And I just use my little chalks to go ahead and just, you know, chalk up her little cheekies. And I believe this is called Hibiscus Burst from Paper Tray Ink, the little bitty dot ribbon. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get this down onto my card. Again, using my actually this is using the other ATG gun. This is the quarter-inch one. Okay. I like using the half-inch one when I have to go over bigger surfaces. I mean, not that makes a difference, but I just love them both. Okay, let me see. Let me go ahead and get this on there. Okay, and this is what it looks like. 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 Okay, and this is what it looks You know what? Let's see. I just want to make sure I don't have enough room. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, and let me go ahead and get down my little moon. I don't know if I should, if I should pop up the moon. Yeah, you know what? I think I am going to pop up my moon. I'm going to use these little tiny, these are the ones that I trimmed for another project, so they'll be perfect. I could use it for this one. All right, let me grab some more here. Okay, let's go ahead and get the little moon down. Oops. Oh, I don't like it right there. Let me move it over just a tad. Oops. There we go. Not that that made a huge difference, but that's okay. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one right there. Let me go ahead and get some pop dots. There we go. Isn't she so precious? Such a precious, precious baby, and it is the cutest baby ever. Isn't that so super sweet? So anyways, everybody, that is my card for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, of course, something's missing from this card, so I'm probably going to throw some more stitching around the edges and whatnot. And you could go ahead, and if you're watching over at YouTube, you could go ahead and head on over to my blog just to go ahead and see what the final project looked like. So anyways, everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have a fabulous Monday, and don't forget to check back tomorrow because I will have my sneak peek up for the next Peachy Keen release that will be happening this week, and all of their newest release for this month will be available on Friday, April 1st, so you don't want to miss this one, everybody. They are fabulous. So anyhow, have a wonderful day, and I will see you back here tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye.